It's your girl, Annie Rocks, and welcome back to the family. Y'all, it's been such a long time since I've been here with y'all. I am so sorry. Y'all know school is important, my number one, so I gotta be in school. I said I was gonna record over the summer, but girl, I didn't not record over the summer. I got lazy because of COVID. COVID. So there's that. I didn't catch it, mind you. I just want to protect myself. Make sure you go get the vaccination. It's important to get your vaccine for COVID. You know, gotta stay safe out there. But anywho, enough with supporting COVID. Today, we are going to be reading a fan fiction. Now, most of my viewers know, or most of my friends know, that I read WATTPAD. I don't know about you, I'll put it like right here. But I read WATTPAD, I read fan fictions about like my favorite like bands, celebrities, or because they're interesting. People are very creative. So I was like, why don't y'all find out what fictions I've been reading? So as of late, I recently just finished. Let me quickly turn on my recording. I recently just finished a book called Do You Remember? It is a MJ fan fiction, okay? If you know my Michael Jackson fans out there. And anywho, we are going to be reading a new book. Well, a new book I decided to read. It's called Red, R-E-D, and this is the description. So it's by, the author is mjjlovebug. Shout outs to her if your book is good. Anywho, this is the description. Mia Fisher receives an anonymous text. You see, I can't talk, y'all. Mia Fisher receives an anonymous text, and even though she gets annoyed, her curiosity keeps the conversation going. When she finds out that they got one thing in common, she accepts to go on a date with this mysterious man. A simple date can't hurt, right? Now, she started writing this in October 2020 and completed it in 2020 of May. So, this is a lot. And there's 86 chapters. So, there's going to be episode 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You already know, y'all. I'm going to go back to back. You already know. So, and this is an adult content. So, all my little tykes, all my little babies, hop off. Yeah. Okay, anywho, it's screen recording, so I'm gonna go ahead and start reading right now. Let me go ahead and set up my camera. Okay, y'all, I'm back and I'm ready, and we're gonna read chapter 1. So, obviously, you know, there's an author's note about what era this is in, because if you guys read, well, if my MJ fanfic readers know that, like, certain people like certain eras, because, you know, Michael Jackson had, like, he looked good in different eras. My era is the Thrad era. It's a filler into transitioning to bad era. Anywho, yeah. So, let's get reading. Let's skip all this. We love you, author, if your book is good. Yeah, anywho. See you tomorrow at 8 p.m. Wear something red. The text popped up on my phone around lunchtime, and I got curious since I didn't recognize the number. I also knew that I didn't have any plans tomorrow evening, so it was pretty clear that it had to be the wrong number. I'm sorry, who are you? I pushed send and barely got to put my phone down until another text popped on my screen. Your date? I held in a laugh. I shook my head. Definitely the wrong number. Sorry to disappoint you, but I don't have a date tomorrow. Sorry, y'all. Yes, you have. You just don't know it yet. The answer took me a little aback. And even, y'all, I can't read, I'm in school. Bruh. And even, I even looked around to see if anyone was watching me. It was probably just a prank. Excuse me? Who are you? I asked again, starting to get a little annoyed, but I didn't have to wait long for the answer. Your future husband? This time I laughed out loud. And what makes you think I want a husband? Maybe I'm lesbian and I want a wife. I didn't get a reply straight away, so I gathered my stuff and went back to class. But just as our teacher, Miss Bennon, entered, I saw my screen light up again. That could be interesting. Maybe she wants to share. Who? That could be interesting. Maybe she wants to share. My face flushed bright red, and I immediately slammed slammed my phone down on my desk, causing a couple of my classmates to turn heads. But I just shrugged and pretended like nothing happened. Still, I couldn't stop thinking about this stranger that obviously didn't intend to leave me alone, and that emoji. Ugh. After a bit of thinking, I discreetly picked up my phone again and placed it on my lap. What the hell do I answer? Do I even answer at all? But after writing and erasing a reply several times, I ended up with one rather harsh one. Look, I don't even know you. And judging by your sleazy personality, I suggest you find someone else to bother. Have a nice life. Okay, this is a little rude. Y'all, sorry for my reading. You know, I get a little too excited about reading, so I jump on my words. Anywho. Quite annoyed, I placed my phone upside down on my desk to avoid seeing if he texted me back, but I still saw the reflection of light on the screen and felt the curiosity burn inside me until I couldn't take it anymore. I picked it up, ready to bite his head off. You're not even wondering who I am? I scoffed. I want to say no, but then that would be a lie. Then again, no matter what he said could be a lie too. I already asked that twice, but I didn't get an answer, and now I don't care. Leave me alone. Hey, that's a song of mine. That's funny. That's funny. That's funny. Y'all know. Huh? A song? What a strange thing to say. What do you mean? You would understand if you knew who you were talking to. What? I heard someone clear their throat next to me. I looked up to see my teacher squinting at me. Is there anything you want to share with the class, Mia? I literally threw my phone into my backpack and stared at my desk, fiddling with my fingers. And in a matter of seconds, my cheeks were flaming red, causing some of my classmates to giggle. No, ma'am, I'm sorry. She stood there with pursed lips and a toxic glare. Then she turned on her heels, but as she walked away, she added, Be a little less obvious next time. Nobody stares into their laps that long and frowns unless they suddenly got their period and forgot to bring tampons. Whoa, okay, teacher. Okay, let's see read the comments. Oh, no, she didn't. I'll slap you, bitch. I can't. Sounds personal. Oh, ho, la my ass up. Shut the fuck up. I can't with these comments. Y'all. Okay, next. I shut my eyes inside. I had never been yelled at in class before, and it was because of this annoying stranger. Why did I even entertain him by answering? I scoffed and wrapped my hands around myself, frustrated at my own stupidity, and my mood was definitely not any better when school was over. I found out that my best friend Gabby had already left. I really needed to talk to her, preferably face to face, and as of right now, but I guess I just had to call her. I just had to call her when I got home. Definitely, I ignored my phone for as long as I could until I had to call my mom and saw that I had 7 unread messages. 5 of them were from this mysterious guy and 2 of them were from Gabby. Your smirk can only mean one thing. You met someone. It's tea time. And that's literally how me and my best friend act. Then the next one, also from Gabby. Sorry, Mimi. Had to leave, but we seriously need to talk. I actually blushed a bit. Why I didn't know, because I was definitely not seeing anyone, and I wasn't planning to either. But this was Gabby. Ugh! Y'all, literally, I am tired. But this was Gabby and her supernatural power to sniff out everything gossip like. I really can't read. Everything gossip like. Okay, I'm back from my break. Potential boyfriends especially. So I just knew she was going to fry me for every little piece of information later today. What do I say to her? I couldn't just show her couldn't show her the text. No, definitely not that. Then she probably grabbed my phone and replied with something cringy or even worse, call him. I actually contemplated whether or not I should delete the whole conversation with the annoying stranger just to make sure I didn't suddenly show it to her in a weak moment, because Gabby was an expert at finding weak moments everywhere. but there were 5 more unread messages, and now my curiosity got the best of me. What if I gave you a hint? Whoa, what if I gave you a hint? Would you manage to find out who I am then? You're ignoring me, aren't you? Why would he care? I didn't. Silent treatment, that means we're taking a step further with our relationship, so a date would be perfect. Hey, yo, Michael, stop being slick like that. Stop being slick like that, okay? I was starting to boil inside, but I still refused to answer. Silence implies consent. Okay. How dare he? You look great in red, BTW. How do you know I look great in red, you little creepy stalker, whatever, creepy stalker, blah, blah. Gross. Okay, that's it. I had to make him understand that I wasn't interested. Listen, mister. Listen, mister. We're not a thing, and we'll never be. I don't know anything about you other than that you're annoying like an unpleatable orange. Like an unpleatable orange. Besides, you don't know anything about me, and much less what I look like. Go find someone to bother on Tinder. Ooh, on Tinder. But his instant reply made me temporarily stunned. I did, and I found you. Who? How could I forget that? About a year ago, Gabby made a profile in my name without knowledge. Ooh, Gabby, we gonna hit you for that. And although I was mad at her then, I wasn't mad enough to delete it. And I found out that was actually pretty interesting to see what kind of guys that showed interest or dropped by with a comment. But usually I didn't like any of them. So according to Gabby, I was the most picky person to walk on the planet. Oh well, rather than being the opposite, it's better than being picky than being a hoe. Being a hoe. So you're a stalker? I should have known. Most definitely not. But you're cute when you're blushing because I think. What? Most definitely not. But you're cute when you're blushing because you think I am. I cursed at myself for doing exactly that. And with burning cheeks and a nervous glance over my shoulder, I barged through the door of our house and slammed it shut. Mia, is that you? Yes, Mom. Sorry I'm late. She came from the kitchen, and judging by the smell of delicious food, she was most likely making dinner. As soon as she saw me, she gave me a tired smile and hug. Hi, dear. Are you hungry? A little. I kind of skipped lunch today. Me too. I don't eat lunch at school, bro. That shit is nasty. Anywho, I didn't want to tell her that I didn't want to tell her that there was a bothersome man that terrorized me all day and stole my time to eat. She'd probably freak out even more than Gabby when she W-O find out later. No, there was no reason to tell her. Tomorrow, this stranger would become a part of the memories I didn't bother to try to remember anymore. Locked up in a dusty, dark box, and even dustier, darker place in my brain. Dustier and darker? Man, she must be ashy. Anywho. Stored and never be open again. History. Gone. And having a rather peaceful dinner with my parents and sister. She's a sibling. Purr. I went up to my room claiming to do homework. It wasn't a lie though, but first I just had to talk to Gabby. Unfortunately, there was a minor distraction from when I picked up my phone. 4 new messages, and all were from him. And now I was so irritated that my thumb was hovering the block button. But after moments of hesitation, I ended up saving his number under asshole instead. What's your favorite flower, babe? Babe? What? Wait, what? That took me off guard. Babe, what's the matter with this guy? Is he some mental nutcase or something? And what's your favorite music? I'm gonna be busy for a while now. I'll talk to you later. Maybe you can keep me company through the night. I'm probably so hyped up that I won't sleep much. You see how I can't rate a simple bro. I just stared at my screen. This was utterly ridiculous. Utterly ridiculous! Somebody please
deliver it!
Clip right now. Okay, I'm back. Just in case I didn't put the clip, That was a really weird pause. I'm sorry. We just started texting a few hours ago, and he's talking like we've been friends for a long time. I angrily typed back. There's obviously something wrong with you. I'm not staying up until the morning to entertain you. I have school tomorrow, and BTW, I didn't blush. And I got yelled at by my teacher because of you. So thanks a lot. I threw my phone on my bed and went to the bathroom. And a while I sat on the toilet, bruh. I thought about all the things I wanted to say to him. Because if he was here, I'd cuss him out until his ears fell off. But after washing my hands and returning to my bed, I actually felt bad after reading his reply. I can assure you that there's nothing wrong with me. I'm just very lonely, and being on the other side of the world doesn't help. But since the time zones are different, it will be morning for you when I go to bed. I'm sorry, I got into trouble though. Aww, here goes Michael being a sweetheart. Look at everybody in the comments. Aww, where are you, love? But before I could figure out how to respond to the next, another text popped up. But don't worry, I'll be ready for our date tomorrow evening. Date tomorrow evening? I didn't text back. It said I changed his name from asshole to weirdo. Okay, upgrade. So far, y'all, I am sorry for my bad reading. I promise you I'm going to get better. I promise you. But literally, it's like almost nighttime. I don't want to read this for y'all. So, yeah, that will be our new book, Read. And there's going to be 80 parts, 86 parts. So, y'all be looking out for the next video next week. Or when I decide to record the next chapter. So, I'll be on the lookout. I love you guys so much. May God bless your every step. And like I always say, get to moving. I say get to moving. Oh. Okay, I'm gonna go. Bye.
Brand new Lamborghini, a cop car with a pistol on my hip like I'm a cop. Have you ever met a